Yeah, question number 21. The histogram shows the information about the times in minutes that some trains arrived late at the station one day. So here the graph is given. So 20 of these trains arrived between 10 minutes and 15 minutes. No trains arrived more than 60 minutes late, and work out the estimate number of these trains that arrived at least 25 minutes late. So it's more than 25 minutes. We need to calculate here how many trains arrived late. Okay, so here frequency density is missing. So the left side the y-axis values are missing. So here first we need to, from first line we can find, because 20 of the trains, okay, so frequency is given between 10 to 15. So 10 to 15, the width is 5. So frequency density equal to frequency over the width. So here frequency density we are finding, frequency density equal to frequency is 20 over the width is 10 to 15, so it's 5. So it's 4. So 10 to 15, so frequency width is 4 here. So 1 2 3 4. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 4. So we found the frequency density. Now work out the estimate of the number of trains that arrived at least 20 minutes late. So 20 minutes late, so sorry, 25 minutes late. 25 is here, so we need to calculate from here to here how many trains are there. So first we calculate 25 to 30 because a different graph. So 25 to 30 minutes late. Okay, so here so we go is 3. So frequency density is 3. So 3 times 25 to 30, the width is 5, so which is 15. Next, here to 30 to 40, 30 to 40, which is 30 to 40, the frequency density is going to be 1 times the width is going to be 10 here, so which is 10. Next, 40 to 60, because this is, yeah, next the graph is going to be 40 to 60. So 40 to 60, so the frequency density, this is 0.567. So 0.7 times here is 20, the width is going to be 20, so which is 20 times 4, so 14. Yeah, this is about 25, so we should add up all. So 15 plus 10 plus 14 equal to 10 to 30, 39. There are 39 trains late more than 25 minutes. Okay, next question number 22. Curve C has a equation y equal to x cube minus 16x plus 7 at 2 points on C. The gradient is 11. The tangent to C at these points have the equation of y equal to x plus b. So work out two possible of b. So it's a gradient, obviously we have to do dy by dx. dy by dx equal to 3x square minus 16. So the gradient is given, which is 11. So 11 equal to 3x square minus 16. So bring 16 to this side, it will become plus. So 11 plus 16 equal to 3x square. So 11 plus 16 is 27. So 3x square equal to 27. X square equal to, just divide 3 here, so it's 9. So x equal to plus or minus square root of 9. So x equal to plus or minus 3. So there are two values of x. So first x equal to positive value, then put the given equation, so you'll get y. So y equal to x cube minus 16. So I'll substitute here y equal to x cube, which is 3 cube minus 16 into 3 plus 7. So we'll get the answer as negative 14. So we got the one coordinate 3 comma negative 14. Okay, so next x equal to -3. So we'll substitute in the graph again, -3 cube minus 16 into -3 plus 7. So we'll get y equal to 28. So our another coordinate is -3 comma 28. Okay, now we have the coordinates also, two different coordinates also. Both the lines, there is two lines, two tangents, the tangents of 2 points. Okay, so the both of them are 11 because um, 11, the tangents of C of 2 points have the equation is here. Okay, so y equal to a equal to 11, here the gradient is going to be 11. So y equal to 11x plus b, the equation become y equal to ax plus b. A is the gradient already given, so y equal to 11x plus b. Now we have two coordinates, we are going to substitute this equation. So first is 3 comma -14. So y equal to 3 equal to 11 of sorry, so I'll use the first coordinate, I'll plug in here, so which is -14 equal to 11 into 3 plus b. So -14 equal to 33 plus b, you bring the 33 here, so -14 minus 33 equal to b, -47 equal to b. We got one value. Now we'll substitute the second coordinate. So same, so 28 equal to 11 into -3 plus b. So 28 equal to -33 plus b. So bring 28 here, 28 plus 33 equal to b. So 50, 60, 61 equal to b. So we got two b values because we need to find only the two possible b values. So b equal to -47 and b equal to 61. So that's the final answer here. Next question number 23. Shape P is similar to shape Q. The table shows the information about P and Q. Work out the volume of Q. So this one we need to find. So as we know, here the surface area is here. So small one is 200 times surface area. The scale factor is scale factor square. Area factor, so scale factor square equal to 450. Small one times scale factor square equal to the other shape surface area. So here scale factor square equal to 450 over 200. So scale factor square equal to, we'll get 9 over 4. Scale factor equal to square root of 9 by 4. Scale factor equal to 3 by 2. So we got the scale factor. As we know, volume is small shape volume times scale factor cube equal to bigger one. So volume of Q equal to, so 672 times scale factor cube, which is 3 by 2 whole cube. So the answer is 2268. That's the final answer. So that is volume of Q. 2268 is the answer. Next question number 24 is a bounds. So by considering the bounds, work out the d value, suitable degree of accuracy. So they never says upper bound or lower bound, so we need to find upper bound and lower bound. So first each one I'll go for upper bound and lower bound. So first n, the upper bound is going to be this one decimal place, so 10.0 3.35 and below one is 10.25. So upper bound is going to be 10.25. So we'll write less than. So here less than or equal to 10.25. So this is the less than or equal to not required. Okay, next P. P is the upper bound is going to be here 2 decimal place. So 7.245. The lower bound is going to be 7.235. Next Q, the upper bound is going to be here also 2 decimal place, 4.395, here 4.385. So this is all the upper bound and lower bounds. So first I'll calculate upper bound of D. Upper bound of D is going to be, so we have to get maximum value. So upper bound of N over here P minus Q. So we'll get smallest one. So lower bound of P minus upper bound of Q. So just substitute. So upper bound of N is 10.25. So 10.25 over here lower bound of P. Lower bound of P is going to be 7.235. 7.235 minus upper bound of Q, which is 4.935. So use calculator, get the answer, which we'll get like 3.64436. So this is the upper bound so of D. Next I'll calculate lower bound of D, which is here lower bound of N over upper bound of P minus lower bound of Q. So which is equal to lower bound of N is 10. Sorry, here is a small mistake. So which is going to be, here is 3. So here should be 3. Okay, here lower bound 10.25 over upper bound of P is 7.245. 7.245 minus lower bound of Q, which is 4.385. 4.385, which is 3.5839. So both when you compare, so we will round by 1 decimal place, we will get 3.6 here, and here also when you round by 1 decimal place, will 3.6. The final answer going to be 3.6. Next question number 25. The first term of an arithmetic series is 10. So we know that is a equal to 10. Then the 20th term of the arithmetic sequence is 86. So a20 equal to 86. The sum of first n terms, which is Sn equal to 5194. Work out the value of n. N equal to, we need to calculate. So here a value we know, the first term we know, so a20 I'll expand. So as we know the both the formulas, a n equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, this is a term formula. Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, this is sum of n, the term formula. So first I'll use term formula. So a20 equal to a plus n minus 1, which is 19 d. So a20 is given, which is 86 equal to a already we know, which is 10, plus 19d. Bring the 10 here, it will become negative. So 86 minus 10 equal to 19d. So 86 minus 10, which is 76. So 76 equal to 19d. So d equal to 76 over 19. So d equal to 4. So we got d. Now we have to calculate for Sn. So Sn equal to, so just we will use this sum of nth term formula, n over 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So we'll substitute the value. So 5194 equal to n by 2. So n by 2 into 2 times a. 2 times 10 is going to be 20 plus n minus 1 into 4. So I'll bring this 2 to left side, so it will become 10388. So 515, so I'll write 5194 times 2 equal to n into, so I'll expand here, 20 plus 4n minus 4. So this answer is going to be 10388 equal to, so n into 20 minus 4, which is 16 plus 4n. So 10388 equal to, so I'll multiply n inside, which is 16n plus 4n square. We'll rearrange all to one side. So I'll get here 4n square plus 16n minus 10388 equal to 0. All divisible by 4, so I'll divide by 4. So n square plus 4n minus 2597 equal to 0. Now we need to factorize this. So as we know the formula, minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is a quadratic formula. I'll use this. N equal to minus b. So minus 4 plus or minus square root of 4 square minus 4ac. 4 into a is 1 and c is minus 2597 over 2a. So use calculator. When you simplify, you will get an answer as minus 4 plus square root of, plus or minus square root of 102 over 2. So you will get this answer. So then we will take plus and minus to separate. So n equal to minus 4 minus 102 by 2 and n equal to minus 4 plus 102 by 2. So from here minus 106 by 2, and from here 102 minus 4, which is 98 over 2. So this also n, this also n. Here answer is going to be minus 53. Here answer is going to be 49. So number of terms cannot be a negative, so this is, ignore that. So this is our final answer, as n equal to 49. So there are 14, n equal to 49, there are 49 terms. Okay, so the next question number 26. So here there is a shape, then cone and hemisphere is connected. Okay, a solid cone is joined to a solid hemisphere to make a solid cone is joined to a solid hemisphere to make the solid shown below. So cone is made from copper. The density of the copper is 9 grams. The hemisphere is made from different metal. The total mass of the solid is 4752 pi grams. Okay, total volume is given. So total volume is going to be 504 pi. So first I'll take this volume. So cone volume plus hemisphere volume together is 504 pi. So volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere equal to 504 pi. So volume of cone formula, which is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Volume of hemisphere formula is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, so now first formula, volume of cone, which is 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 pi into radius is going to be x and height is going to be 5x. So here is radius is x square into 5x h plus hemisphere, which is 2 by 3 pi into r cube, which is x cube, equal to 504 pi. So the pi is, we can cancel from all. Okay, so now 1 by 3, sorry, here 5 is there, so 5 by 3 x cube plus 2 by 3 x cube equal to 504. From here, this 5 by 3 plus 2 by 3 is going to be 7 by 3 x cube equal to 504. So x cube equal to 504 over 7 times 3, because I bring this 3 up and 7 down. So x equal to cube root of 504 times 3 over 7. So x equal to 6. So we found x. Now this is radius is going to be 6, so x equal to 6, though here height is going to be 5x equal to 10. Okay, so next is given. So here density is given, density equal to mass over volume, so we need to find a mass. Okay, so volume is required of cone, so we'll go for volume of cone. Volume of cone equal to, so we already simplified, which is, okay, 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 pi r square h, which is 1 by 3 into pi into radius is going to be 6 square and height is going to be 10. So which is, sorry, height is not 10, x is 6, which is 30 here. Okay, so height is going to be 30. Okay, so when we simplify, our answer is going to be 360 pi. So volume of the cone, we got it. From volume of the cone, so we can find the mass of the cone, because already density is here. So next I'll find mass of cone. Mass of cone is going to be density equal to mass over volume. So mass equal to density times volume. So mass equal to density of cone. Density of cone is given, which is 9 times volume of the cone is 360 pi, which is equal to 3240 pi. Okay, now we'll find out the mass of hemisphere, because already total mass is given. So total mass is going to be, this is our total mass, which is 4752 pi. So now next part, yeah, mass of hemisphere equal to, there is total mass is 4752 pi. 4752 pi minus the mass of the cone, so 3240 pi, which is 1512 pi. So we got the mass here. Now mass of the hemisphere. Now we need density. So next, volume of the hemisphere. So total volume already we know 504 pi, but here just we calculated for volume of cone, so just we'll take away this. So now volume of hemisphere equal to, what's the total volume? 504 pi. 504 pi minus 360 pi, which is volume of the cone. So will we take away, so we'll get 144 pi, but this is volume of hemisphere. Okay, so now what we need to find, volume of density of hemisphere. So now we have volume we have and mass we have, so we can find the density. Density of hemisphere equal to mass over volume. So mass is 1512 pi over, now volume equal to 144 pi, which is going to be 10.5. The final answer going to be 10.5. That is the density of hemisphere. So first we found volume of cone, then already we have the density, so we found a mass, so total mass is given, so that mass we take away from the total mass, so we got the mass of the hemisphere. So then we find volume of the hemisphere, so mass and volume we have, so we found the density of this hemisphere.